Bueno, mi gente, estamos aquí el lunes, una semanita nueva. Aquí lo veis, estamos justo donde lo dejamos. Ya estamos en barrio Fábula, en el edificio del bosque donde vivimos. Y a ver qué nos cuentan.
Bigby, Dr. Swinehart was appointed Fabletown physician for a reason.
It's okay. There's only one thing you have to take away from all this. Take it easy. Don't go looking for any more fights. Keep strain off your heart.
Tengo que encontrar a Craig.
I can't take it easy. I have to find Crane.
Bigby? What's wrong?
Lack of sleep for one thing. Getting shot for another. He'll be fine. I had everyone that got wounded sent home. Holly refused to let me see where she lived, so I left her and Grendel back at her bar with a dose of juniper and spring water.
Ah, bueno, no ha muerto por lo
What I
menos.
said. The stitches won't hold up if you continue to act like you normally do. Everything in moderation.
No depende de mí.
Eat more chicken.
Look, I'm not the one who creates the situations. I'm just the one who has to deal with them.
So you say.
Business office. I know, I'll have to call you back. The town is starting to find out.
Well, I'll leave you two to it then. Miss White, Bigby.
So, to recap,
Crane watched me through the magic mirror uncover his room at the open arms, and then he smashed it so we couldn't use it ourselves to go after him. And we know this because Buffkin was drinking in the rafters. That about cover it?
and once he puts all the pieces back together, it'll be easy to catch Crane. So, I guess that's the plan, currently. But
Solo esperar.
I don't know.
That's the plan? Just wait for the mirror?
It's all we have right now. What the hell is going on? I don't know what the Tweedles get out of this. I don't know if Crane sent them. I don't know if... I mean, this is gonna sound crazy, but do you really think Crane did it? Everything points to him. I get it, but do you really think he killed
estoy
those
seguro.
women?
I'm as confused as you are, to be honest. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense.
He was a conniver, a coward, a liar. And I'll always hate him for that. And I'll hate him for how he held me in his thoughts. But murdering prostitutes?
Ow!
Everything okay over there?
Yes, Miss White. I just cut myself on a piece of the glass. Nothing to worry about.
Thanks for tonight, by the way. That could have gone really terribly. I mean, even worse than it did.
No hay problema.
I'm glad you were there.
Anytime.
Can I, ask you a question? It's kind of personal. And I don't want to offend
Venga,
you.
pregunta.
Sure.
It's just... when stuff hits the fan, like it did tonight, it feels like before we came to the city. It feels kind of like home. And I've heard it said that maybe in some tiny little bottled up way, deep inside, you kind of enjoy it when things go wrong. Because it gives you an excuse to just, you know,
No
stop
disfruto de esto,
pretending.
hombre. ¿Estás loca o qué, niña?
Fuck no, I don't enjoy it. Are you kidding me? It's horrible what happened tonight. I wish it didn't happen.
I shouldn't have said anything. Forget that I did.
No, ya no se puede olvidar. Ya lo has dicho, ya no lo olvido.
Guys,
Tonta.
we have a problem.
What is it?
I can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
What do you mean, missing a piece?
Yes, it's,
Crane debió
It's not
haberlo
here.
tomado. Seguro se lo ha llevado el cabrón. Para que no
He
reconstruyamos.
must have taken a shard with him.
I can't believe this.
I saw Crane pick something up after he smashed it. I'm sorry, I didn't realize what it was until now.
The mirror can't work unless it's whole.
Well, that's not entirely true.
Or what, Buffkin? What? We sit around and wait until it mends itself? We have no idea how long that will take. We're just gonna have to do this the hard way.
I'm just saying, waiting is an
¿Cuál es
option.
la forma difícil?
No.
What exactly is the hard way?
We'll look through his things, his desk, everything. He had to have left something that tells us where he's going. He's a neat freak, but he was never that smart.
Smart enough to take a piece of the mirror. We can still solve this ourselves. I know
Never
that.
mind that. Come help me look.
Madre mía. A ver. Hay que buscar cositas. Vamos a ver, vamos a ver. Hijo puta el Crane, Madre mía, chaval. Un oliante está hecho. El VIAJE es este. Cobarde. Maricón, insincero. A ver. No me deja investigar por ahí, tío. Por aquí sí, ¿no? Sí, por aquí sí. Joder, será por cosas. Ahora vamos a mirar aquí.
What is it?
It's the key to his room.
Ahí está, la 207, justo.
You still haven't told me what was in there. I want to know.
La fantasía de
I
Crane.
need to know.
Crane was, paying Lily to live out a fantasy of him and you together. Forgive me if I spare you the details.
I keep thinking back. I keep replaying moments in my head. Interactions with him when he'd catch me in the elevator or bump into me outside. There's only so much you can repress, you know?
No podría saber.
No, you couldn't have known.
No, I could have. Come on, let's keep looking.
Ah, que si lo pensé, es súper enfermizo, tío. O sea, es tu jefe, pero luego se iba a un hotel a tener fantasías contigo, ¿sabes? Con una que era igual que tú, con tu perfume, igual. Crane, ¿hay alguna novedad respecto al presupuesto extra que le pedí? Como lo había explicado en la carta anterior, las condiciones de este lugar podrían ser mejoradas. Estoy empezando a ver un poco de descontento en los residentes y tengo que admitir que comprendo el porqué. La granja no debería ser un castigo, estoy seguro de que se encuentra muy ocupado, pero creo que debería darle prioridad a esto. La granja, como sabéis, es el sitio donde van la gente del otro mundo que no puede pagarse un hechizo, como el sapo o el cerdo que vive con nosotros. O sea, si no te puedes pagar un hechizo para tener forma humana, como Bigby, por ejemplo, pues te llevan a la granja, que es donde están los animales, para que la gente del mundo normal no te vea. Eso es una carta a Crane quejándose de las condiciones. Vamos a ver esta. Querido Crane, le escribo para rogarle nuevamente, o sea que escribo más de una vez, el favor de enviar a alguien a reparar el aire acondicionado en nuestro departamento. La temperatura está subiendo demasiado aquí dentro. Y Pinocho, dice que se está astillando. No estoy seguro de lo que esto signifique, pero asumo que es algo asqueroso y estaría muy agradecido si arreglara ese aparato, como se lo pedimos hace 3 meses, madre mía. Cuando menos debería darnos un ventilador mientras se soluciona. O sea, esto es el Barba Azul, creo que era. Que no son capaces ni darle un ventilador a uno de sus trabajadores. Vamos a ver la tercera nota. Señor Crane, usted nos prometió arreglar las paredes de nuestro edificio después del incidente en el apartamento 204. Por favor, arréglenlo. No puedo alquilar el cuarto así y he estado esperando ya muchos días. También me prometiste que ibas a enviar a alguien que arregle la puerta principal y ahora está peor. Estoy cansado de tu mierda. Señor Togaz, o sea, el sapo. Madre mía con el Crane,
Ever do any work?
Only when Cole was around.
Agüita. Vamos a ver el cajón, a ver qué esconde. A ver, libro. Vamos a examinarlo.
There's a page here that was torn out.
Oh, yeah? Buffkin, do you know what was here?
It's a ring, at least. Every magical item not retained in the armory is assigned to someone in Fabletown. It must be this witch he is going to see.
Wait, what? What witch? What meeting?
Well, he called up somebody. He said he needed to see his witch, or that he would need to get to the witch for that. Whoever that is. Well, yes, it sounded like the one he got his, you glamours from. I'm sure it's about this ring. They must have it.
Why not mention this before?
No one asked me.
Buffkin!
And I'm
Voy con el
I'm
Buffkin,
sorry.
colega. Todo resaca, dice el
We
hijo
set the
puta.
meeting at 2 a.m. tonight.
What's going on? Is the mirror fixed
Joder, que
yet?
faltaba.
Bluebeard, this isn't the time.
Is the mirror fixed or isn't it? You
I
called me to...
called just to see if you knew where Crane could be, and that was it, okay? And I'm sorry I said anything more than that.
Well, you did, and I know. The cat's out of the bag. So, can we find the dull pervert
Fuera.
or not?
Bluebeard, get the hell out of here. This is none of your business.
None of my business? Crane's the murderer. He escaped. It seems he spoiled your every attempt at locating him. And now it's none of my business?
We don't know if he's the murderer.
Oh, please. Of course he is.
Look, this just isn't the time. He took a piece of the mirror, so we can't use it.
The only thing we know is that Crane's going to see a witch at 2 o'clock.
AM or PM?
A.M.
Listen, Bluebeard,
Joder, el
you're not a
Buffkin,
part
qué
of this.
I
bocaza
don't
tiene,
think
eh.
you're in any position to turn away help.
Define
No lo necesitamos
help.
aquí,
You're not
pesadito.
needed here.
Just ignore him.
Ignore me?
Look, we know that Crane is going to see a witch, and it's to acquire a magic ring.
What's the ring?
We don't know what it does or who it's assigned to since Crane tore its page out of the book.
This farce was your ridiculous idea for a plan. I mean, who put you in charge in the first place?
Fixing the mirror was the most logical
You're a
thing.
secretary. He's the sheriff. And none of you were chosen to run this office. Who elected you to make these decisions?
Nobody, but that
Who
doesn't...
elected her to spend my money?
Well, I've been doing that unofficially
Voy al
for
frente.
years.
I'm heading up the investigation, okay, Bluebeard? That makes this a moot point.
And somebody needs to run the business office while he does so.
Well then, excuse me for having the Commonwealth in mind.
Que mal me cae también el barba azul este, macho, eh. Está lleno de idiotas este juego.
All right, let's just look on the bright side. We know Crane is going to see the witch that's been supplying him black market glamours.
Thanks to me.
And that he'll be there at 2. So that gives us a few short hours to find out who it is and where they live and get them all at once.
And a few shorter hours, the more you babble about it.
We haven't been the
problema.
ones babbling.
2 a.m. Piece of cake.
Since Lily used the glamours, she'd have known who the witch was. And I don't think Holly's burned her things yet. It would probably have the address or a phone number or something.
And Bigby is free to go there if he likes. But I think the question you should be asking is just what do the two Tweedles know about this?
It doesn't matter what they know. After tonight, they'd never go to their office.
They're not smart enough to try and go anywhere
The
else.
trip trap is the better option to track the witch down.
Puedo hacer ambas
Has to
cosas.
be our focus.
Look, chances are I'll have to swing by both anyway, so...
No, chances are you won't have time.
I don't really care what you two do. I'm going to his apartment.
What? You can't just go up there.
And why the hell not?
We already looked for the key, remember? I don't know where it is.
Then I'll pick the blasted lock. I've wasted enough time waiting for the mirror to find him. I won't waste any more.
You just can't go up there alone, all right?
I've no interest in nicking his drapes, my dear, if that's what concerns you.
What concerns me is you traipsing through possible evidence.
Oh, now it's evidence.
Manténgase
Before you
lejos.
had no
Joder, qué
witness,
pesado
and
es,
now it's a
Dios.
crime scene.
Bluebeard, just stay out of it, all right? You'll just mess things up further.
They can't get any more messed up.
We have to find the witch, Bluebeard, since that's where he's going.
Or the sniveling weasel chickened out. Never went anywhere. And is upstairs right now in his pitiful penthouse, crafting a fort out of couch cushions. Look, this is how a smart person would do it. So this is how we're going to do it. Wherever you go, I'll go to the other.
I don't like you going anywhere unsupervised. He's up to something. I don't know what it is, but we don't have the time to really worry about it now. Where are you gonna go, Bigby?
Nos toca elegir otra vez, chavales. Como Barba Azul estaba dando mucho por culo con la casa de Crane, vamos a ir primero nosotros a la casa de Crane, yo creo. Hay 3 sitios para elegir esta vez, ¿no?
I'd love to join you.
El despacho de los Taras, el apartamento de Crane o el bar.
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone. I don't need sympathy and I don't need
No sé. Si vamos a ir
No, I'm better off dealing with
a la casa de Crane, que ya digo, como Arbazul estaba insistiendo mucho.
Crane's place is right here. I should check that out first.
Vamos a ir para allá a ver qué nos
And I'll
encontramos.
go to those two imbeciles' office.
Crane's penthouse number is 1903. Let me know what you find. I hope you know what you're doing.
Así que nada, terminado el capítulo, mi gente. Mañana nos vemos, ya sabéis, unos likes, unos comentarios. Hasta mañana.